Ashwin, today again we are with the same chapter. It's our triangles. Look, yesterday we have discussed about our similarity concept here, and we have seen the proving statement with the statement of basic proportional theorem. Today just remind them what is statement of basic proportional theorem. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle intersecting other two sides at distance points, then other two sides are divided in the same ratio. When we are going to thinking about that, कि अगर एक लाइन है किसी भी साइड्स के पैरेलल ड्रॉ करते हैं, वो दोनों साइड्स को डिस्टेंस पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट करती है और जो दोनों साइड्स के रेशियोज होती है आपस में इक्वल होती है। अगर इसकी कन्वर्स की बात करें कि अगर कोई हमारे पास कोई लाइन है और इस तरह से ट्राइंगल को दो साइड्स को इंटरसेक्ट करे कि जो गिवन रेशियोज हो इक्वल हो, तो क्या वो लाइन हमारे तीसरे साइड्स के पैरेलल होगी या नहीं होगी? Then in today's class we are going to discuss about the what? Yes, we are actually we are going to be talking about the converse of basic proportional theorem is also true. We can also prove that the converse of basic proportional theorem, but we are not going to be able to prove it directly by using some construction method. We are able to prove the only our converse of basic proportional theorem by using the method of contradiction. I have already told you we use this method in the proving of irrational process. So suppose we are proving that root 2 is irrational, then we are going to suppose that, or let's suppose root 2 is irrational, then after some steps we are going to show that no, our assumption is wrong, it cannot be irrational, root 2 is irrational. And such types of method is known as our contradiction method. In the same manner, to prove converse of basic proportional theorem, we are going to use what? Yes, we are going to use our method of contradiction to prove it. Then let's start with our converse of basic proportional theorem. I am just going to write on the charts. It's a CVPT, converse of basic proportionality theorem. We start with this. First of all, its statements. What is our statements will be? If a line divides two sides of a triangle in the same ratio. If a line divides two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, the line is parallel to third side. What is the statement of converse of basic proportional theorem? If a line divides two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then our line is parallel to third side. Hence now look, what do you have to prove it? We have to prove the converse of basic proportional theorem. अगर हमारे पास ऐसा कोई लाइन है जो ट्राइंगल्स के दो साइड्स को सेम रेशियो में डिवाइड करता है, तो लाइन आपकी क्या होगी? वो पैरेलल टू थर्ड साइड होगी. Then let's start proving part. To prove it, we are going to first of all for n times, then to prove this theorem, first of all we are going to be start with a figure that rough figure that. So suppose we have a triangle ABC. And so suppose a line intersecting, a line L intersecting sides FD and E. Now look what is given here. Here we are given AD is to DB is equal to AE is to EC. We take this equation. This is our given part. If a line divides two sides of a triangle, in the same ratio, we take a line divided in the same ratio, means we have AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. We have to prove it. Then what do you do to prove it? We have a given part. Now to prove it, we are going to use a method of contradiction. We have to show that this D is parallel to BD. But what we are going to start with, let possible. Suppose that D is not parallel to BC. We are starting D is not parallel to BC. What do you want to take? We are going to take some neighborhood point some E prime, we are going to be take some E prime, then D E prime. It is possible that D is not parallel to BC. Some E prime exists there, which is neighborhood of E such that DE prime parallel to BC. What do we call? We take E prime exists there, which is neighborhood of E such that DE prime parallel to BC. We are going to take that some DE prime is parallel to BC. Now, we take D prime parallel to BC, then this D prime parallel to BC, then by using of we are going to use our basic proportionality theorem. Then what we have? If our D is parallel to BC, then what we have? Then we have by basic proportional theorem we have AD upon DB is equal to AE prime is to E prime C. Now let's take it as our equation number 2. Now look at your equation 1 and 2. AD upon DB is equal to A upon EC, AD upon DB is equal to A prime is to E prime C. Our both are in equation 1 and 2, our left hand sides are equal, and obviously this makes equal to A upon EC is to A prime to E prime C. Then using 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, now what we have? We have AE is to EC is equal to AE prime is to E prime C. Now A is EC equal to A prime to EC prime. Then in next step, what we do? We are going to be adding 1 plus 1 to the both sides. Now then what we are taking LCM, what we have? We have AE plus EC to EC is equal to AE prime plus E prime C upon E prime C. Look, AE plus EC, length of the E plus EC, what we get? We get AC there. AE prime plus E prime, length of AE prime and E prime C, which gives again AC there. Now look, AC upon EC is equal to AC upon E prime C. This implies that means our EC is equal to E prime C. This implies E and E prime coincide to each other. Now our E and E prime coincide to each other. What is means? Hence, now what is the happens? Now that we have hence our assumption is wrong. DE parallel to BC. Hence our assumption is wrong. DE parallel to BC. Our D is parallel to BC. Then our D is parallel to BC. Look, this is our proving part of converse of basic proportional theorem. We have proved this theorem by which way? The method of contradiction. We use the method of contradiction, which what is the statement? If a line divides two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, the line is parallel to third side. Then we have figured, we have text. It's given that the ratio of AD to the DB is equal to A is to EC. It's possible. Suppose that we have taken D is not parallel to BC. We take a point E prime, which is neighborhood of A. We take D is not parallel to BC. Our D prime parallel to BC. If our D is prime parallel to BC, then we are going to be applying our basic proportional theorem. On applying our basic proportional theorem, then what we have? We have the ratio of AD upon DB is equal to AE prime is to E prime C. Then now from equation 1 and 2, what we have? We are going to we have AE upon EC is equal to AE prime upon E prime C. Then we are going to edit plus 1 to the both side. A upon EC plus 1 equal to A prime plus E prime C plus 1. Then after solving it, what we have? We have A plus EC upon EC is equal to A prime plus E prime C upon E prime C. Now length of A plus EC makes AC, and again A prime plus E prime C also makes AC. Now we have AC is to EC is equal to AC upon E prime C. Then from here AC is consider of AC, then we have 1 upon EC is equal to 1 upon E prime C, means EC equal to E prime C. This gives E and E prime coincide to each other, hence our assumption is wrong. What we have supposed that A is not parallel to BC, it's wrong. Our DE is parallel to BC. Our DE is parallel to BC. This is our proof of this part. This proves that our converse of basic proportionality theorem. Please revise the proving of this converse of basic proportionality theorem. And now we are going to solve some questions based on basic proportional theorem as well as converse of basic proportional theorem. And let's start with, first of all, we are going to start with one of the figure question. If it's given that in figure D is parallel to BC, we have a one triangle ABC in which given that our DE, it is given that DE parallel to BC, and also given it's a 1.5, it's a 3, and it's a 1. In figure D parallel to BC, find EC. Now here we have to find EC. Now look, obviously it's not a very difficult problem. It's directly based on our basic proportional theorem. Since it's given DE parallel to BC, then applying that here, what we have the ratio? We have the ratio AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. AD is what? 1.5, DB is what? 3. Then AE is also given there 1, it's a 1, and we have to find EC. Now we are going to cross multiply. EC is equal to what? 3 upon 1.5, then we get the value of EC is what? 2. Hence the value of EC is what? 2. We can also solve it by verbal method or orally method. It's not a very difficult question that. And it's application of our basic proportional theorem, in which we get the value of EC is what? 2. Again, now we have one of the questions in a figure. If ABCD is a trapezium, it's given that if our ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC, so AB parallel to DC is parallel to EF. Here is given EF. It's given that AB parallel to DC, DC parallel to EF. Then obviously AB parallel to EF. It's obvious thing. Then what we have proved that in which. Then we have to prove that AE upon, then we have to show that AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. Now look, if ABCD is the trapezium in which AB parallel to DC parallel to EF, then we have to prove that the ratio of AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. Then how can we prove that? It's very easy again. We are going to be join A and C. We are going to join AC. So suppose they intersect AC some point at O. Then look, now in triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, look, EF parallel to DC, we take a point O on EF, then obviously EO is parallel to DC. In triangle EDC, EO parallel to DC, then we can apply our basic proportional theorem. Then what do we have? Here we have AE upon ED is equal to AO upon OC by basic proportionality theorem. Take this equation 1. Now we take in triangle now ABC. In triangle ABC. Also AB parallel to this EF, OF on the line EF, then OF parallel to AB. If OF parallel to AB, then what we have? AO is to OC is what? BF is to FC. Take this question number 2. Now look our equation 1 and 2. AE upon ED is equal to AO upon OC, and AO upon OC is equal to BF upon BC. Means this equal to this and this equal to this. Then obviously from using 1 and 2, what we have? From equation 1 and 2, what we have? We get what we have to be, so that AE ED is equal to BF. Then AE is to ED is equal to BF is to FC. This is our required. This is our requirement to, so that we have to be, so that the ratio of A is to ED is equal to BF is to FC. Then again I am going to revise this. What we have given a ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC parallel to EF. Then we have to be, so that AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. We have to show that AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. Then to show this AE upon ED is equal to BF is to FC, then what we start with? We are going to first of all we are going to joining AC and it's intersect, just make a point O. It's intersecting EF at the point O. Then we take a triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, EU is parallel to DC. Then we are going to apply our basic proportional theorem. Then we have AE upon ED is equal to AO upon OC. Then again we take a triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC, OF is parallel to AB. Then again we are going to apply now this here. By basic proportionality theorem, we have the ratio of AO upon OC is equal to BF upon FC. Now from equation 1 and 2, AE upon ED equal to A upon OC, but A upon OC is equal to BF by FC. Then from equation 1 and 2, what we have? We have AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. Then this is our solution of the given problem. Now look how we are going to move to our next question. It's one of the important questions. Prove that the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side. It's just like a proving problem. What we have to prove that? We have to prove that the line segment joining the midpoints of the two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side. Look, we have a triangle ABC. And just suppose we have a D and E, its midpoint. Then we have to be proved that, what we have to prove that? Our DE is parallel to BC. It's given that if the line segment joining the midpoint of two sides of a triangle is parallel to BC, we have to prove that D is parallel to BD, where our D is what? It's a midpoint of AB, and E is what? It's a midpoint of AC. Then we have to be proved here DE parallel to BC. Now look, to prove that D is parallel to BC, what is our requirement to show that D is parallel to BC? If we are able to show that the ratio of AD upon DB is equal to AE upon AC, then obviously if these ratios are equal, then by using the converse of basic proportional theorem, we can show that D is parallel to BC. Then look, what we do? We start with DE is midpoint of AB, D is midpoint of AB, then what we have? We have AD is equal to DB, then we are going to divide the both sides, both terms by DB, then what we have? We have AD upon DB is equal to 1, make this equation 1. Also, what we have? E is midpoints of AC, our E is midpoint of AC, then what we have? AE is equal to EC, again dividing the both terms by EC, then what we have? We have AE upon EC is equal to 1, take this 2. Now look at the board, what we have seen from equation 1 and 2. इक्वेशन 1 में हमारा जो रेशियो AD by DB है वो भी 1 के बराबर है, AE by EC भी 1 के बराबर है. देन फ्रॉम इक्वेशन 1 and 2 what we have? We have AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Now in a triangle we have so that if the given ratios are equal, then from by converse of basic proportionality theorem, what we have? It's only happen when our DE parallel to BC. By using converse of basic proportionality theorem, we have shown that our DE is parallel to BC. Again, I am going to revise you that. We have to prove that the line segment joining the midpoints of our two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side. To prove this, that's our D is parallel to BC. We start with that D is out, since our D is midpoint of AB, then the length of AD is equal to DB. Then dividing the both terms by DB, AD upon DB, DB by DB 1, we have AD by DB is equal to 1, make it equation 1. Again we have E is our midpoint of AC, then length of A is equal to EC. Again dividing the both terms by EC, then AE upon EC is equal to EC by EC 1. Then make it equation 2. Then from equation 1 and 2 what we have? AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Now in a triangle, what we have the ratio AD by DB is equal to AE upon EC. Then by converse of basic proportionality theorem, what we have? Our D is parallel to BC. Then please revise this question at your home. Now look, we are going to take next question. What is our next question is that look, the problem is that whenever you have to apply basic proportional theorem, when you have applied converse of basic proportional theorem, just it's very easy to tell. If a line is parallel to BC, if it's given that any line is parallel to BC, then you have to apply basic proportional theorem. If you have already given some ratio is there, and then if ratio is equal to there, then you have to be so that the line is parallel to BC, means you have to use what? Yes, it's a converse of basic proportional theorem. Again, look, we are going to take next question to you. We have again ABCD is a trapezium. We have ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC. Yes, we have AB parallel to DC, and its diagonal intersect each other at O. Its diagonals intersect each other at O. Take this point O. Then we have to be show that AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. Look, what we have to show that? We have to be so here the ratio of AO is to BO. Also we can to show that we take CO here, BO here, and what we have to show that AO is to CO is equal to BO is to DO. And after we can interchange this proving part. Then look, we have to be so these ratios are equal. Then again then we have to be, because we have to be so some ratios to equal to each other. Then here we have to use what? We have to use our basic proportional theorem. But to apply basic proportional theorem with some lines, then obviously we need some construction there to prove this part. We need a construction there. Then what we have to take? First of all, in construction part, what we do? We draw a line from O to AD. We have to draw a line parallel to DC. In construction part, what we have to do? We have to make construction here. We have to draw some A, B, C, D. Just suppose we are going to take some F. We have draw some OF parallel to BA, meeting AD at F. We are going to be construction part. In construction, we draw OF parallel to BA. Now we have a OF parallel to BA. In construction, we have draw OF parallel to BA. Now we are going to take a triangle. Which triangle we are going to take that? In triangle, if we want to take up here a triangle, we have draw. Then we are going to take a triangle. Look, those confused with this line OD. We are going to take a triangle ADC. Look, in triangle ADC, OF parallel to DC. Because if our OF is parallel to BA, it's given that AB parallel to DC. Then our OF or FO is also parallel to DC. Now in triangle ADC, OF parallel to DC. Then we are going to apply our what? Basic proportional theorem. Then what we have? We have AF by FD is equal to AO is to OC. Then look, in triangle, we are going to take triangle. In triangle ADC, FO parallel to DC. Then we have AF upon FD is equal to AO upon OC. By which? By basic proportional theorem. Now, by basic proportionality theorem, what we have? Since our FO in triangle, this triangle ADC, FO parallel to DC, then the ratio of AF by FD is equal to AO is to OC. We are going to make this as equation 1. Now, look, now what we do? We have a AO issue. Now we have a need of look. Now we have a need of what? BU, the ratio of BU is to DO. BU is to DO. Then we are going to take triangle, which triangle? ABD. Again in triangle ABD. First of all, we take ADC. Now we take ABD. In triangle ABD, FO parallel to AB. In triangle ABD, FO parallel to AB. Then what we have? By again basic proportional theorem, we have AF by FD is equal to BU by DU. Make this one by again using of BPT. Now look, in equation 1, our AF by FD is equal to AO by OC, and in equation 2, our AF by FD equal to BO by DU. Then we are going to use our equation 1 and 2. By equation 1 and 2, what we have? We have AO, we can write down OC as a CO. AO is to CO is equal to BO is to DO. But we have to prove that AO upon BO CO DO, then we are going to be interchange it. This implies AO, we take BO here and transfer CO there, then AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. This is our required part. What we have to be show here? It's a AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. Look, it's a very easy question. First of all, we are just going to draw a parallel line FO or OF parallel to BA, and then taking first of triangle ADC in which FO parallel to DC. Then by basic proportional theorem, we have F by FD is equal to AO by OC. Then again we take a triangle ABD. Again FO is parallel to AB. Then we have AF by FD is equal to BO by DO. Equating equation 1 and 2, we have AO upon CO is equal to BO upon DO, interchanging this BO CO. then I get what we have to prove here, what we have to show here. The ratio of AOs to BOs equal to COs to DO. Please revise all the problems at your home. If anyone having any doubts, then ask me my online classes to you. Then thanks to all.